ณมหาวิทยาลัยอุบลราชธานีสมเกียรติศักดิ์ศรี
Buddhism, Religion 101 Capstone Project by Cheryl Kuizenga. Interviewee Panida Boonmeson. Contents: Key facts: Buddha, Sulamani Temple, Mala beads, Vesak, flag, rituals, the interview, and work cited. Buddhism is the world's fourth largest religion with over 520 million followers, or over 7% of the global population, known as Buddhists. Buddhism encompasses a variety of traditions, beliefs, and spiritual practices, largely based on original teachings attributed to the Buddha and resulting interpreted philosophies. It originated in ancient India as a Shramana tradition, sometime between the 6th and 4th centuries BCE, spreading through much of Asia. Two major extant branches of Buddhism are generally recognized by scholars, Theravada and Mahayana. The teacher known as the Buddha lived in northern India sometime between the mid-6th and the mid-4th centuries before the Common Era. The historical figure referred to as the Buddha, whose life is known largely through legend, was born on the northern edge of the Ganges River Basin, an area on the periphery of the ancient civilization of North India, in what is today southern Nepal. He is said to have lived for 80 years. Place: The Sulamani Temple is a Buddhist temple in Myanmar. The temple is one of the most frequently visited in Bagan. The Sulamani Temple was restored after the 1975 earthquake and utilizes brick and stone with frescoes in the interior of the temple. It was rebuilt in 1994. Sacred object: Mala beads. It is a rosary-type bead that contains 108 beads. The mala beads are used to help Buddhists count mantras, chants, or prayers. Mala beads are generally worn as bracelets, but monks wear a long necklace. Holiday: The Vesak festival commemorates the birth, enlightenment, and death of Buddha. On Vesak, devout Buddhists and followers alike assemble in their various temples before dawn for the ceremonial and honorable hoisting of the Buddhist flag and the singing of hymns in praise of the Holy Triple Gem, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Flag: The five-colored flag was designed in Sri Lanka in the 1880s with the assistance of Henry Steele Olcott. The 6 vertical bands of the flag represent the 6 colors of the aura which Buddhists believe emanated from the body of the Buddha when he attained enlightenment. There are many types of Buddhist rituals, such as going for refuge, offering homage or respect to the Buddha, making offerings or practicing dana, confessions of faults, precept ceremonies, calling on spiritual forces for support or protection, blessings, aspirations, and prayers, dedication of merit, rites of passage such as weddings and funerals, and initiations and ordinations. To open, I just wanted to ask your name and where you're from and what is your religion?
Okay, my name is Panida Buonmeson, or you can call me On. I am from Thailand and I am Buddhism.
How did you become a Buddhist?
I became a Buddha. I think it's when I was born, because of family they are Buddha, so yeah, I am.
And what is the most meaningful Buddhist ritual to you and why?
I think it's merit making, because it's something that we can see that we do the good thing, we give something to the people. So I think making merit is meaningful. Yeah.
Have you ever been on what is it called, a refuge, or where you go somewhere to a different country or to a temple or something?
Do you mean I go to travel because of the religion?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean like to visit the place, like to visit temple and to join the ceremony.
What is your viewpoint on the belief in God in other religions?
Mm, I in my mind I think Buddha also, even we say that Buddha is not God, but in my mind sometimes I think Buddha can compare to like Jesus or Nabi for from another religion, and I think they look like the how can I say, and I mean I believe they have the God. I mean another religion have the God. I
Is
don't
Buddha
know.
that important to you? That it would seem
Pardon?
like Jesus. That Buddha
Yeah,
is that important to the religion, yeah.
yeah.
And do you meditate?
Pardon?
Do you meditate?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I meditate.
Do you
Like
meditate every day?
no, I meditate about 1 or 2 times a week. Yeah,
Does
I
it help? Does it help center your mind, or what does it help for you, meditation?
yeah yeah. It's I think it's really helpful because it make me concentrate to know like what I am thinking that time, and I can manage that. What should I do first? And it's very different. I mean, before when I don't do meditate, I like something confused. But when after I do, I mean, and then I can know that I should do this first, and it could be step like I can concentrate and manage. Yeah.
And then which of Buddha's moral teachings means the most to you and why?
Mm, I when the Buddha say something come and go, I mean something always change. Like it's not always with you, because I just use it with my feeling when I am sad or I have something not good and I feel like okay, the sadness come and then it go. It's just the feeling, and then I can adapt this moral to like my study, to use in my life. Like okay, maybe I love someone and he come and he go, and yeah. So I think this is
A good way of
the
looking at
most.
it. Yes, I like that. And then are men and women treated equally in your religion?
Mm, I think no, because the woman cannot stay in the monkhood. They cannot be the monk like the man, and they also the most something about Buddhism religion will the man will be called. I mean, how can I say? Like if they have the ceremony or festival, the man will be called to help to do something like that. Yeah. So I
Women
think the
don't get to
woman,
do exactly the same thing in the
yeah,
rituals.
yeah, especially to be the monk or to be in the to be the priest. I don't know in English. To yeah.
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 And what type of Buddhism do you practice? I'm going to pronounce it bad. Please correct me. But is it Theravada or Mahayana or Vajrayana?
Yeah, Theravada.
And is that most people in Thailand that practice
Yeah,
that?
yeah. As I know, Theravada is the most of the South Asia, Southeast Asia, maybe practice.
And do you believe there are major differences between the types, or are all Buddhists just Buddhists?
Mm, the type of Buddhist and I mean another kind of Buddhist.
Yeah.
Buddhist. I think not much difference, but sometimes as I know, some people say Mahayana can have family. I mean the monk can have family, but
Oh,
I'm not sure about that. Yeah, it's just what I have heard. Yeah, it's I don't think it's much different.
some things like monks having a family are that'd be a
Yeah,
big difference, yeah.
yeah,
And
around
then
the Tibet.
and then how does your religion address same-sex religion and the LGBTQ plus community?
Um, uh, things address and say.
Do they
Um,
allow men to have relationships with men, or marry? Do they allow men or to marry men, or women to marry women?
yeah, yeah. This is allowed. Women can we can have relationship with the same sex, but for LGBTQ, especially lady boy, what I have heard, they told that the people who were lady boy was bad people in the last life. They mean in their last life they have I mean they have many couple. It's like they have a wife and they have another wife, like have another couple, and that's why this life they were born as a lady boy. It is what people thought. Some yeah, but right now it changed. Some people don't think like that. Yeah.
And then, oh, I did ask this a little bit, but have you been to a monastery and spoken with any Buddhist monks? Are they
Yeah,
nearby that you could talk to them?
yeah. I used to talk to the monk, and the most like I talk to many monk, and the most topic that we talk will relate to the study, like I go to the temple near my university, and the monk gonna say that, oh, you come to study, you have to concentrate, you know what you did, like pay attention to study. Yeah, the most of them will talk about study. Yeah, like that.
Do they give you relationship advice at all if you
um
struggle with that? Or is it just
yes,
mostly, yeah?
yeah, they can give like I used to ask, I mean, my friends and I used to ask about the relationship, and he just, yeah, and he say like people come and people go, and it's normal to cry, to sad because we are people, but just say that we born alone and we should die alone. It's just, yeah, yeah.
And do you have friends or family that are a different religion than you?
Mm, no, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I know some people, but not close. Yeah, but we didn't talk anything much about religion. Yeah.
And then do you believe you will achieve nirvana in your lifetime, or that nirvana is only for Buddhist monks?
I don't think I can achieve that. I think it's only for the Buddha or for the great monk who have like really great behavior. Yeah, I just think for me it's really normal. I don't think I can achieve.
Do you think that some monks have to come back over and over again as well?
Yes, yes, I think so.
And then the last question is, how do you feel about most of your country following the same religion?
Mm.
And then it was, do you feel it unites Thailand and holds its society together?
Mm,
Like if everybody's the same religion, the rules are the same and the rituals are the same. And do you think that's a good thing? Or do you think it should be more diverse? Other
mm,
religions.
I feel it's, in my opinion, I feel it's great because many culture or many activity that Thai people do is related to religion, related to Buddhism. It's like maybe the kindness or the generous feeling. I mean, it also come from, for me it also come from we practice Buddhism, and yeah, I
So
think it's good.
everybody is, it doesn't, it comes into like the family as well. It's not just, it's in every aspect of your life then is Buddhism is in your
Yeah,
family and school and yeah.
yeah, I think it's something that can connect easily. Yeah. And why Buddhism? Why not like Christian or Islam?
Where I live, everybody, pretty much everybody is Christian. So
Mm-hmm.
I asked Dr. James if he knew of any students or any that would want to do the project. Been hard to find somebody that was a different religion than me. So I was glad
Oh,
he had somebody. Yeah.
uh-huh. And I mean, do you know something or have like basic information about Buddhism religion?
Yes. A couple of the segments in class covered, but not anything in depth. But I have to write after this, I have to write a 1,500 to 2,000 word essay on Buddhism. So I think I'm going to learn a lot more after this.
Oh, oh, yeah, I see.
And that's all the questions that I had. I will let you go back to your day. And I really
Yeah,
thank you so much for this.
yeah, it's my pleasure. Yeah, I really want to do this. Yeah.
Buddhism, Religion 101.